a paternity test on our 5-year-old daughter and it came back negative, and now he wants a divorce.
If you falsely accuse a man of being your baby's daddy, it's called parentage fraud, and it's no joke.
You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's-Shak here once again, and today's some crazy clips of the worst single mothers I can find. Now, like always, guys, my favorite clip will be at the end, but in this first one, it's absolutely horrible. This man finds out that he's not the father.
Not my daughter. She's not mine. Nothing like me, nothing like me. She's not my daughter, period. She's not mine.
When he don't get what he wants, I'm not his daughter. He just been a big absence in my life.
Her mom, me and her, we got to dating. Wasn't no relationship going on. It was just a hit and quit thing.
My mother always told me that he was my father. She had no denial of him not being a father. She hasn't messed with nobody else.
She was a neighborhood bro.
Hold on.
Excuse me.
Let's be respectful.
Okay, you know who her father is? Could you get this to her, please? You look at her and you tell me.
This is a photo of a man?
Yes. It's her father. You know why I say that? Because that's for the simple fact, because I caught him and her mom having, that is my great uncle. I pulled up in the yard, family house. The door was cracked. It was open. I walk in. The bed is sitting right there, right in front of the door. It's a small apartment. Smack it. They getting it. They getting it. Next thing I know, he hear the door open. He turn around and look and see me. She raised her head up. All I did was look and shook my head and walked out.
Your mother maintained without a doubt that Mr. Lewis was your biological father.
Yes, sir.
She never told you any different?
No.
You are not the father.
Oh,
Bam!
God.
Cut out. That's her father right there. That's him right there.
Oh, my God.
And this is exactly what happens when you have a promiscuous woman. She's not only hurting herself, but she's also hurting everyone around her, including her own daughter. Lying to her, making her think that this random dude is actually her dad. But what's even crazier is the fact that this man was super confident about this. He didn't have any doubts at all. But it is a shame that all this girl can really do is wipe her tears and go find her real dad. Good luck with that, though.
So how do you feel about her having children?
Like I said, I'm 31. I don't have a problem with it. I'm open to it. But as long as the father is either incarcerated or he's dead.
So you said you don't have a problem with her having children as long as the fathers are incarcerated or dead. So you basically want them non-existent, not around for any reason.
Yeah, I think this is 100% valid, even though I would still advise against it. He just doesn't want that guy in the picture because 90% of the time, they will still be messing with the baby father.
So deeper, are we sending our sons out into the world to go be with women that already have children? Would you suggest that to your child?
I wouldn't suggest it, but if it happened, I'm not going to ostracize him.
No, I didn't ask that. I asked, would you suggest it? As a mother and him as a father,
no, I'm
are
not
you suggesting to your son to go be with a woman that already has a kid?
Okay, the answer is no. Now what?
Yeah, every single woman knows the answer to this question at heart, but they just don't want to admit it because then it makes them look bad. 100% of women know that they don't want their son ever dating a single mother or a woman who already has kids from another man.
A pot-smoking slut.
Doing this at a kid's birthday party, are you serious? Not only are you making it about yourself, but you're just being completely inappropriate. This is how you know you chose a wrong woman to have kids with.
DNA test has done more harm than good to the society. At this point, make them ban DNA test. In fact, everybody should stop conducting DNA tests.
Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness?
The only women that have a problem with DNA tests are the ones who are usually always cheating. So instead of us just stopping DNA testing, how about you just stop cheating?
I'm not dating a man that does not come from a two-parent household. I don't care what race you are.
You came from a two-parent household?
No.
Hypocrisy at its finest. That's probably the only man that will ever accept you.
That's what you gonna do today?
Yes, I am. Yes.
Say word to
I'm gonna go a nigga that could go for rounds. I don't want a nigga that go for one round and tap out. I don't. That's not what I'm settling for today. I'm sorry.
Wow, now I do one round.
Isaiah, you don't only for one round. Good, Isaiah. I'm good, bro. I'm good, bro. I'm good.
Please.
I'm sorry. No.
Yo, Jasmine, please.
No.
Yo, can we just go out?
Beta. Here, just take my balls. Just take my balls from me. Just take them. Just here you go, take my balls.
Is this man really crying? Bro, she's literally telling you she wants to cheat on you and you're trying to cry for her back still? You cannot be this down bad and this desperate for a chick. There are so many women out there, but you want the one who wants to cheat on you. How does that make sense?
Multiple guys and just me.
You in college?
Yes, of course.
All right, so look,
freshman, obviously.
So how you like it so far?
College, only go for the party.
Since you've been here so far, what's your craziest college confession?
No comment. Actually, multiple guys and just me.
And this is the real reason why I don't want my daughter to dorm in college if I ever have a daughter in the future. Simply because of this. I know that I'm not only going to be saying goodbye to her for a long time, she is going to be coming back a different person. It's not going to be the same woman. This is also exactly why I advise a lot of men to end those long distance relationships, especially if your girl is dorming off to college.
What's your goal here tonight? What is your mission?
I've been the most amazing husband for the last 20 years, and the bitch is divorcing me, and she's not doing it nice. She's doing it in the worst possible way a person could ever divorce somebody. For the first time in 20 years, I hope to find the cleanest shaved I've ever had in my whole life.
Yeah, this sucks, and judging by what he is saying, it seems like she's taking a lot of money from him. How do you avoid this? Just get a prenup or just don't get married at all. It's really that simple.
Imagine being told to pay child support for a kid that is not yours or go to jail. That was the order the state handed down to a Detroit man.
So today, he turned himself in, but here's what happened when 7 Action News reporter Kim Russell went with him to court.
Carnell Alexander walked into the Frank Murphy Hall of Justice knowing in moments he could lose his freedom.
I stayed up all night, couldn't sleep, thinking about it.
Carnell is a wanted man because he refuses to do what the state orders and to pay child support for a child that DNA tests prove isn't his. A child he doesn't even know.
I haven't even had a chance to really speak to him except for one time when we took the DNA test.
Nonetheless, right now, under the law, he's a deadbeat dad. Today, he turned himself in to the judge as ordered.
Scared because I've been before this judge before.
But this time he had attorney Cherika Harris, who volunteered to help after seeing his story on 7 Action News. The judge said he will not go to jail for today.
Thank you. Thank Ms. Harris. And hope that we can resolve this soon.
I'm just trying to help him with his future. Though the threat of jail is on hold, it is not over. Carnell Alexander still owes more than $30,000 to the state for a child that's not his because the mom wrote his name down because she needed to name someone in order to get welfare benefits.
And I had to put him down as the father. That was the only way I can get the sister.
Now,
I'm almost homeless. I'm almost in jail. I'm out of work.
This is a clear demonstration that our current government and laws don't actually reflect what's right and wrong, because we all know damn well this is wrong. This should be changed. How is this acceptable? And how are people not protesting against this?
Do you ever give a chick a second chance if she cheated on you?
If she heals the soul, I'll give her a shot.
You would be considered a simp.
Sometimes having a pure heart, you always like to give people that second chance.
Also, if she's bad, she's bad.
She bad, she bad. That's the one of the story.
Sometimes you can't do better. What? Oh wait, but you gotta have more self. You gotta have more self-confidence in yourself.
I don't think you do. She bad, she bad. Fuck the self-confidence. She bad, she bad. I'll risk it all.
Come on now, dawg.
Yeah, these men are just simps, and they're absolutely stupid. The thing with the wrong heads over here. Stop treating women with bad personalities right, because you're pretty much rewarding bad behavior. It's that simple.
I'm gonna get a lot of backlash about this post, right? But there's a lot of dads out here that are not deadbeats, right? But the bitter baby moms make it so unbearable to co-parent with these women to try to raise these children that they are pushing the fathers out of these kids' lives, right? And we get a lot of unrealistic people that'll say shit like, no matter what she does, it shouldn't affect your relationship with the child. Let me tell you something. I am a black man out here in society. It's hard enough just being a black man, making it to work and coming home without getting shot and oppressed by police and all the other demons that's in the environments that we live in. Now, not only do we got to jump through the hoops of being a black man out here in society, but we got to come and have a war with you as well, just to do the right thing by our kids. Let me say this once and for all. Our responsibility is the kid. We don't have to give you extra money for you. We don't even have to act like we like you. If the kids are old enough to make the phone calls, then there is no reason for you to be involved at all. Take your emotions out of it. It's about the kid. And when you do this nutty shit and this bitter shit and you're worried about who he fucking, who he seeing, who's at his residence, what girlfriend he got, what chick he got around braiding your daughter hair and all of this weird shit, that's where the confusion comes in. Let these men that want to be fathers father their kid without you being a fucking headache. Stop pushing these black men out of their kids' life. It takes a village, and little boys need their dads, and so do little girls.
Now, this guy's making 100% sense, and I actually did say this before in the past on this channel, but a lot of women will pretend to play the victim, say that this father wanted to leave the kids, he never wanted to be part of the kid's life, or he went to go get milk and never come back. But what's really going on in reality is these women are pushing away these men and actually weaponizing their kids in the process. Do I think every single mother out there has a man who's a deadbeat father? No. But some of these men would really rather choose to just live in peace by themselves than having to see their kids but deal with a nagging woman there the entire time.
You don't want to go back to work. You just want to find a man that will marry you and provide for you and your children.
Yeah.
How you want him to look? How you want him to look? How should this man look?
He gotta be black. And he
Black? Okay. Hold on a second. I'm gonna write down all this.
He gotta be like 6 feet.
He gotta be black? Okay, hold on. All right. So you gotta be black?
Yeah, he gotta be black, cause
Black. What's your ethnicity?
I'm Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican. He gotta be 6 feet, right?
About, yeah.
He gotta make a certain amount of money?
Yeah, he do. He gotta make over 100K.
He got to draw some lines. This shit getting out of hand.
Yeah, guys, so the clip does go on for a bit, but I just had to end it here because this is just complete rubbish. You offer nothing. You have insane baggage. You're incredibly unattractive. I just gotta admit that too. And you think you're entitled for everything. How did this woman not also put her on the spot? I would have been laughing. Not gonna lie, guys, it's a valid reaction. That thing was huge.
Disappeared just like poof, then she's gone.
Yeah. You know you right? Huh? This crazy. This crazy. Hey, no offense to you, bro. I was about to spaz out for a minute, but hey, you definitely gotta go. Everything, and I don't give a
Video about I gotta get right, bro. Take my video. You take shit on, bro.
I don't give a about him. You got to go before I get mad. Hell no. I don't know. You know you up. I don't know where you got to do. Where you go, but you got to go. What the hell you even doing here with this nigga? Why you in my bed? Why you in my bed though? Y'all wasn't doing shit. It don't even matter. You brought this nigga in my house. I don't even know this nigga.
Oh, bro, I ain't know y'all had what's going on.
And you ain't even talking about me.
Yeah, this just breaks my heart. Now, there's a little kid jumping up and down, not knowing exactly what's going on. Now, this woman's going to be kicked out in the street, pretty much stranded. And I just pretty much have to say, if she's cheating right now, I would also do a DNA test on that child because it's probably not the first time she cheated.
Mother, I've had this theory, and I just need some other single moms or some people that are in separations and have kids to tell me if this is true. Is it true that after you become a single mom, you decide that you're choosing your kids and you're no longer going to do life for trying to find a spouse or significant other, and that a lot of single moms end up getting out of relationships and never getting back in them? So I used to see women who were just like gorgeous and with kids, and they were by themselves, and I was always like, yo, is this woman not like with a man? Is she not gonna get a man? And they raise up their kids and they're like older and they're still by themselves. So I came up with this theory, and I just think that single moms, I'm a single mom, I haven't really reached there yet, but I just feel like maybe they decide that they're no longer going to put themselves out there because they're choosing their...
Yeah, I'm really starting to see a trend here where these single mothers truly believe that looks are everything. They really overemphasize how much looks matter. They truly still think that just because a woman is so-called beautiful, she deserves to have a high valued man or a man who loves her and respects her and makes a lot of money. But that's just not how this works. Yes, looks will get you far, but men are not stupid, especially high valued men. They're not going to choose a woman all because she's pretty. They're going to choose a woman who gives them peace instead.
Hey, excuse me. I got a question. Where did y'all get that? Nah, them beautiful eyes are yours. Oh, y'all single? Alright.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
My monthly allowance should be $100K a month because, you know, I got a child and I got some bills to take care of, and I'm just trying to upgrade my life and, you know, build something for us.
So how many bills she got? I don't know.
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around.
Yeah, build something for us while just take all of your money, while also bringing no value at all. Another clip of that. Like, how do your standards go up after you have kids?
It is a man's role to provide.
Okay.
Yeah. If everyone keeps talking about the traditional roles, then
Yeah.
I guess it is a man's job to
So
provide.
if it's a man's role to provide,
Yeah.
will you take care of the house?
Of course.
Okay. So you will cook, clean, support him?
No.
No?
I will hire someone to do it.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I sense a bit of double
no,
standard
but if
there.
I can
Okay, so
afford
not
it,
to
if
clean.
my man can afford it, then why? I'm giving
Okay, so
birth
but
to
what
your
will-
kids,
what-
no?
what-
Obviously, if I want to work, I want to have my own side thing. I would love to, but it's not going to be to bring money in the house.
Okay, so what's the woman's role?
Taking care of the children,
Taking
giving
care of the
birth.
children. So raising the children.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay, that's fair, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
to
we
a certain
agree
extent,
with
that's fair. Like, you can hire someone to cook, but you can't hire someone.
Is this rage bit? Why is that other sim defending this in a sense, especially at the end there? Traditional men deserve traditional women. And that goes around with every aspect of being a traditional woman. That means cooking and cleaning and raising the kid. These women just want to tweak what's traditional now, while you still be a provider and pay all of the bills. That makes sense, right?
So I remember when my baby daddy was telling me that nobody was gonna want me because I have 7 kids and a grandson. Like, he really sat up there and told me, you gotta be with me because nobody's gonna want you. Just because I have 7 kids. But guess what, Papa? Not only did I find me a good new man, but he just got my nails done and my toes. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all. Hold on. He gave me all the money to get my toes and my nails done. And not only that, Papa, but he took me to Walmart yesterday and he got me diapers. Remember when you told me that you wasn't going to get me diapers? You remember that? He took me and got me diapers. He got me wipies. He got me pull-ups. He even bought me 2 gallons of milk for your kids. But when you told me that no man was going to want me because of the amount of kids I have, that don't matter. I promise you, Papa, that does not matter. And like I told you, your girl don't got no problem finding no man just because I have 7 kids. I found you and I had a kid already.
You're broke! You're fucking poor!
Can someone tell me how this is a flex? Wow, you got a simp to pay for you, all because you're probably giving something in return. You're just a street worker while also being a single mother. That's really it.
It's the same baby daddy.
For real. Swear to God.
Swear to God.
I don't know. How old is your baby?
My baby is 8.
And
My
your-
baby's 7.
And so who is he with now?
Who? Our babies are with her mama.
No, who is the baby daddy with now?
Nobody. Our baby daddy's.
In jail.
He should be. He owed me child support.
Where's your dad? Where's your mom? Where is your family?
Sometimes I'm always curious about how there's so many single mothers out there, but this is exactly why. They just don't know what they're doing with their lives. 100% facts. Women hate cheating until that has to do with DNA testing. Now they're all for it.
Got this black light so I can see how nasty you've been.
You're not gonna find anything.
Yeah, I guess we'll see. Hit the lights for me. Let's see. Oh, I guess it looks pretty clean.
Told you.
What?
A pot smoking slut.
That's absolutely horrific and disgusting. She didn't even get to wash after. This just literally happened like moments ago.
Child support payments from him, do you?
Yes, he leaves
so
them there.
blocking on Venmo?
He should. That makes it so much easier on him to just Venmo me instead of going to the bank. He's doing everything the easiest that it can possibly be done for Chase, and he's done that the whole time we've been
Why
together.
would you not want it to be easy if he's going to send you money? Why would you not want that to be easy for him?
Because it takes one more thing off of Chase that he has to do.
You don't take child support.
You do know I just recently said that sometimes women will weaponize their children against the father? This is exactly what I'm talking about. This father's just trying to pay his child support, but just trying to make the process so damn hard. She's just trying to annoy him as much as possible. She doesn't care about the kids or actually them being provided a good lifestyle. She's just trying to make this man's life as horrible as possible and bring as much burdens to him as much as possible. And I'm glad everyone put her on the spot.
Would you choose $500 or choose one of us to take home? And if so, which one?
No.
Brother, yeah, how does someone acquire this build? How much plastic is that?
So, tell me about yourself.
Will you promise you won't judge?
What? I ain't no little boy. Like, what am I gonna judge for?
Okay, well.
You said you wouldn't judge!
I was lying!
How you doing? So you in the black guys? You don't like black guys? Say, why you not into black guys? What?
Yeah, brother, this is not the right thing to do. Approaching is fine, but following is not.
Shop with us at Walmart. We got King ready to shop with Mama. Doritos are funny. Gum for work. Snack, powder donut, shave, gum for work. Donuts for King. The shampoo and conditioner that I use. And Walmart snack. Look, I found new Yeezys, King. Woo! They'll never know. These are actually the only socks I use for the kid. Getting like 100 pairs. Perfect for me. My favorite. Let's try these. Yes. Fist pump. Boom. Yep. Yep. You wish that was you, huh? Fave. My brother with me, I know he hates me. And they better eat these.
The day and it's like 3 days before it's expired.
Shut up. Oh my god, to make ice. Yeah, I need Leslie in my life. So she can show me how. The best. Comment how much you think I'm gonna spend here. And if you get it right, I'll cash up you 100.
Yeah, that poor child. He's gonna grow up with the worst diet possible. And this is exactly why, gentlemen, you guys have to stop aiming for looks when it comes down to choosing a spouse to have kids with. Because a woman who doesn't know how to cook is really bad. She's just gonna make you guys live really unhealthy lifestyles and buy this kind of garbage at home.
I asked you, why do you need a high value man? You want it because of the lifestyle. And that's fine. Just say, I want a high value lifestyle. I don't want to live like this. I'd rather have more money, more things to do, and I don't make the kind of money to do that. I want somebody to pay for it. I could at least respect that. Do you work?
Yes, I do.
Do you make more than $50,000 a year?
Almost that amount.
Okay. Would you be all right with a man making almost that amount?
No, I wouldn't.
Exactly. Exactly. There you go, gentlemen. Another woman who wants more. This is why I don't talk about regular guys, because even women in her position.
And this is exactly why I always believe that men are far more romantic than women. You will never hear a man say this, where a woman has to make at least 100K for me to date her. What? No, we just don't care about that. We care about if that woman's pretty, if she's peaceful, if she's pure. That's really it. But do women have the same criteria? Absolutely not. They're just gold diggers. Nothing else to say.
Had a paternity test on our 5-year-old daughter and it came back negative, and now he wants a divorce.
If you falsely accuse a man of being your baby's daddy, it's called parentage fraud, and it's no joke.
About time something like this actually exists. Hold these women accountable and send them to prison.
Y'all to let me know if I'm tripping about something, right? Let me break it down to y'all. So I've been talking to this young woman. I've been dating her for a while, right? So, you know me, I'm a gentleman. So when I can help, I help. You know, I ain't broke. I got my own business. You know, I work a good job. So I used to send her, $130 to get her nails done. I send her lunch money, $20, $30 every other day. I mean, y'all do the math, that add up. And I even would buy her roses like every week. I would buy her some roses to put in her vase, to cut them up. This is some white roses. I buy her roses. I mean, these are about $25, $30 too. So we go to the movies, buy the tickets. So I tell her, I'm like, babe, can you give me a bucket of popcorn? She like, yeah. So mind you, now I was joking, but I was serious. So she give me the bucket of popcorn and she buy it. Cool. So I'm driving home and basically she wanted to address some things. She was basically saying, if you wanted me to come out of my pocket, you could have let me know, but you begged me to go to the movies. So I thought you were going to pay for everything. And if, you know what I'm saying, if I knew I had to come out of my pockets, I would have never came. Right, bro? Everything that I did, I just spent $300 on you in a steakhouse. You can't buy me a bucket of popcorn for $15. I'm like, that's the most ungrateful shit I've ever seen.
Now, I'm glad this man's eyes finally opened up, but it took him a really long time of just simping for him to realize he's not getting the same respect back. This is a quick red flag to know when a woman's actually obsessed with you or not, if she's actually there for you or not. But regardless, this man should have known that paying someone's bills without actually being in a relationship with them is easily the dumbest thing possible. Especially if that's not your woman and you're not married. You owe that woman absolutely nothing.
Halfway today,
Oh, I didn't
fix it all up for me.
I let you do your own report up there how you ought to do it. You want me to baby you?
I ain't used to this. Nah, it's okay.
I'll fix it right.
Nah, I'm good.
I'll fix it right.
Nah, I'm good.
I'll fix it right.
It's nah.
In here.
It's right already.
If he can't afford to buy you an outfit, get your nails done, or your hair done.
What?
If you a simp, just say that shit. Ain't nobody doing all of that for a first date.
And this is exactly why a lot of women think they can request these kind of things from a man they don't know. Because simps like this exist.
Bro, I'm telling you, there's nothing stronger in the world than a stepdad, bro. I clocked it. There's nothing stronger in this world than a stepdad. And do you know why? I ain't raising no youth for his whole life for him to turn around in an argument and tell me, you're not even my dad. You can't talk to me like that. Oh! Yo, recycle the whole child, bro. Throw the whole kid away, bro. Can't lie, don't wash my hair, man's gonna sort this out soon. Shit, man. But bro, throw the whole kid away, bro. Throw the whole child away. I swear down, there's nothing stronger in this world than a stepdad, bro. Imagine you get into a relationship with a woman and she has a daughter and the dad walked out of the life, he's completely ghost, he's gone, he went to get the milk. So now it's just you. This responsibility has kind of almost been forced upon you, but you accept it. Down the line, years later, you guys get into a bad argument and she tells you, you're not even my dad. Yo.
Yet it's still kind of mind-blowing on how many men there are out there that are still trying to take care of women with kids. You don't need to do that. There are so many women out there, but I do feel like it comes from like an insecurity. Like these men also think that they can't pull a woman who's single, that they have to choose one who's nerfed. I'm not sure why these men feel like that, but even if I was insecure, I would never do that still.
You guys are complaining about that Sydney Sweeney jeans ad, so I went and saw it. That's propaganda. Wow. I thought it was gonna be like kind of bad. That's gonna be in history book.
Brother, When did TikTok become a dating site? Hear me out. So I get hundreds of messages every single day. Granted, I will not reply to any of you. I'm sorry. But I do see them all. And the amount of messages that I get that say, oh, we'd be so good together. Oh, you're so beautiful, but I live in Finland. I live in Ireland. All these other places. Or, you're so beautiful, but I'm a bit too old for you. Like, appreciate it, but babe,
Simps.
never once stated that I'm looking for anybody. Like, this is not a dating site. And a little FYI, I would never date anyone from TikTok. Ever. No.
Well, overall, I would really say that social media has now become almost like a dating app, a really sophisticated dating app. I mean, look at Instagram, for example. Everything is now a heart. The story is a heart. The way you interact with everything is almost hearts, heart eyes, everything like that. Also, she is saying that she would never date anyone from social media. You're just saying that now until you come across a man with millions of followers and starts following you back.
That boy just rung my doorbell and asked if he can do anything to make some money to take his old lady out to eat. I don't know if I got shit for you to do, but we're gonna make sure you take your old lady out to eat. I don't even need my grass cut. You see how I'm gonna say no to a little boy trying to make money to take his old lady out to eat? Shit, I got to.
I appreciate it.
Oh, yeah. Appreciate you, bro.
You're welcome. Hey, if you need your yard cut anytime, I'll charge you free.
I got you. Good. Hey, if you see it need cutting, just come over here and cut it.
I got you.
All right.
I was devastated to learn his wife was cheating on him, but he never expected a crazy law to give him the last laugh. You see, Keith King had been married to Danielle for 5 years when he found intimate texts on her phone with Francisco Huizar. When Keith confronted his wife, she insisted they were just friends. But since Keith didn't believe her, he just told Francisco himself, never contact my wife again. But although Keith thought his message was clear, Francisco just actually started secretly staying in a hotel near their house. Every time Keith was out of town, he would come over. And when Keith finally walked in on them one day, he was just heartbroken.
She's my wife, man. She's my wife. You're picking him over me now?
I don't want this.
Although he had been trying to save their marriage for his daughter, he finally got divorced. But although he had no idea what to do, that's when he realized he could actually sue Francisco. There's actually an obscure law that makes it illegal to intentionally destroy someone's happy marriage. But since it's considered outdated, it's been abolished in every state except 6, including North Carolina. So Keith just began collecting every message, post, phone record, and hotel receipt he could find proving malicious intent. and a judge later ordered Francisco to pay Keith $8.8 million in damage.
So why did we get rid of this law in the other states? Why is this not legal everywhere? Like, I absolutely hate cheating so much. This should be criminal offense. I truly believe that. In fact, just like there was a CEO recently who got fired for cheating, right? Everybody knows that at the Coldplay concert, he literally got fired for cheating because that company holds itself to a certain standard. Why can't the country hold itself to a certain standard where cheating is just illegal? But that's just my opinion though, guys, because it does wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys do want more content just like this, please watch videos you guys see at the top screen. It does my channel a lot. See you guys in the next one. Take care. Peace.